What's going on, guys? My name's VR, and now these types of videos I never really do on the channel, but this is something I want to address because this YouTuber had been a part of my life for a good amount of time, and I think it's under my responsibility to address this situation and let my own fan base know about it. Recently, there was a police webcam of a popular YouTuber that is in the Minecraft community that I grew up watching, and I cannot believe my eyes after I saw this one video. Just in case if you don't know who the YouTuber I am talking about, it is known as PopularMMOs. Now, just for people's information, I am not trying to put PopularMMOs and his fan base under the bus. Just note that this is not directed to him or his fan base, so please note that. I got no beef with PopularMMOs whatsoever. Also, for people's information, I will be calling him Pat because that is his name, and he made that public onto his YouTube channel, so keep that in mind. PopularMMOs, aka Pat, was basically arrested for drugs. And Pat also tried to escape custody too.
An officer arrives to find a man lying on the pavement beneath a streetlight, dressed only in shorts and a t-shirt despite the chilly 45-degree weather.
Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, sheriff's office. Do you live here? Huh? Hey, wake up, man. I don't got all day for you. Wake up. Wake your ass up.
You had a bit too much drink tonight, man? You're good?
You live here?
Where do you live?
I
can't hear you, man.
had a lot of sales real sorry.
You had a lot of what?
See something, girls.
That alcohol, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sorry, bro.
As you can very much tell, Pat is absolutely destroyed. Like, he looks absolutely horrible than he did on his YouTube videos. As if he knocked himself out with alcohol or something. And here in a moment, you're about to see that the police basically found a bag of drugs and a bottle of alcohol in Pat's backpack.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, do you want to say it?
Do you have like an ID on you by chance?
Okay. See, okay.
Well, I just want to make sure you get home safe, that's all.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry, I didn't even see it. I'm so sorry. Like,
well,
nothing that annoying. Sorry, bro.
No. Do you have an ID? Like a wallet on you or anything?
Well, in like 5 minutes, I'll give it to you.
All right, well, hurry up, bro, because you're about to be going to jail.
I'm going to jail?
Yeah, you're sleeping on the ground.
I'm so sorry that my parents had jail to me when I was here.
Yikes. Pat almost said it. The red flag of the day. So, Pat here is right now trying to get up since the police told him to get up and hurry up and whatnot. And then things start taking a turn from there.
Do you even live here? Where do you live?
The man is able to provide an address, which the officers quickly note is nowhere nearby.
Commissioner Drive?
Commissioners.
Where's that at? Is that by San Pablo? Is that by San Pablo?
Yes.
So what are you doing all the way down over here? If you live?
You're a ways from home, bud. Probably at least like 20 minutes out.
I was drinking. Friends wanted to come over to make sure I was good, that's all.
So how do you get over here?
Drove. That's all they did.
Somebody dropped you off here?
Yeah, they dropped me off here, yeah.
You need rescue to come check you out?
No, I'm actually fine. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, can you call Uber or somebody to come get you? Because you're in this condition, you're not even safe to walk.
Oh, yeah, I apologize for that. I didn't...
Yeah, just call a friend.
Yeah, do you got like anybody that can come pick you up? Because like, seriously, you're like 20 minutes from home, man, and that's like fast driving. You're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I apologize for that. To be annoying.
Well, what's your name?
Pat.
Pat?
What's your last name, Mr. Pat?
Julianelle.
Can you spell that for me?
Better known as Pat, 35-year-old Patrick Thomas Julianelle is the creator behind the massively successful YouTube channel, PopularMMOs. His content primarily focused on the game Minecraft, earning him over 17 million subscribers before he suddenly stopped uploading in 2023, leaving fans to wonder where he'd gone. When officers ask Pat if there's anyone he can call to pick him up, they quickly run into a problem.
That was indeed Pat that owns the PopularMMOs YouTube channel. And this is where things started taking a turn. Pat's phone got dead, and yeah, everything started to go downhill from there. Officers decided to go look through his belongings, even though Pat was not in a condition. And Pat willingly, in his own state, willingly let the police look at his backpack. And since Pat allowed the police look through his belongings, they don't need a search warrant. This is where the police found some oopsies in Pat's own backpack.
Just real quick, just put your hands out. You don't have no weapons, anything. You don't have anything on your bag that should be worried of. Any drugs or anything? Huh?
No, it's just called.
Do you mind if I search your bag real quick?
Officers allow Pat to warm up in the back of the cruiser while his phone charges in the front seat. At the moment, he isn't under arrest or being detained. However, the situation quickly changes when officers look inside his backpack.
I'm gonna glove up before I start touching weed and a ton of Fireball. Homie is messed up. Bruh. That's why I asked. I knew. I knew.
He spelled his own last name wrong.
What's his name?
Patrick Julianel.
Could you try to spell your last name for me? I understand it's French.
I don't think I can't spell it.
I can spell it.
I don't think I can't spell it.
Is it Julianel?
Simmons 94, because you might have to call it Sarge.
As one officer steps away to pull his criminal history, the other confirms his suspicions that Pat is indeed the well-known YouTube star.
Now, they finally found the drugs. They found a bottle of whiskey in there. But here's the problem. After they were looking up his criminal history, they found out that, just as I didn't believe it, they found out that he was the YouTube star, PopularMMOs, and started calling him YouTube Boy. What does that have to... You kept calling someone who you're investigating YouTube Boy throughout this entire situation. Not trying to throw anybody under the bus and whatnot, but it should have been taken accordingly. And don't get me wrong, it is funny to basically the police say it's YouTube Boy, as if they're fans of his own YouTube channel. And this is where some things were being discussed and whatnot.
Hey, quick question for you. Did you used to play Xbox or anything like that?
Not Xbox. I never played Xbox.
You didn't have like a YouTube channel?
YouTube, yeah, but not Xbox.
What was the YouTube channel about?
Video games.
What type of video games?
Minecraft.
Minecraft? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. That's YouTube Boy off Commissioner Drive.
I have no idea what that neighborhood even is. The commissioner means nothing to me.
You know we did the 51 for that fraud case, right? With St. Johns County.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Yep.
With the airstrip.
Jesus.
You have a city councilman at every house like $2 million and up. That's why I'm like, you got it.
I didn't know that was commissioner. Okay.
The officers read his Miranda rights before attempting to question him about the items found in his backpack.
Just checked out the bag there.
I mean, there's nothing to that.
So, well, hey, you had the big old bottle of Fireball, which probably explains why you're... Yeah, you can have alcohol, right? That probably explains part of why you were passed out on the sidewalk there, right? So, what about the weed in the bag? Well, let me enlighten you here. This weed in the bag. The nice little jar.
It's a candle jar. It's not a regular, there's no prescription, no nothing.
Yeah. It's not like you got this on like a med card, because that doesn't come like that.
As you can very much tell, this is not looking good for Pat at all. And just to clarify, Pat did end up getting arrested. But it was far than one reason. Because later on in the video, Pat tries to escape custody from the police.
So, what's up? You don't know you're drunk? Have you been smoking as well?
I don't smoke. That's the funny part. You don't smoke, but you have marijuana.
Yeah, well, so why do you have the jar of pot?
I guess.
What?
No time. We're going to small pits.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, cool.
Ending their brief interview, officers make the determination to place Pat under arrest, but they're about to learn that Pat has no intention of making it easy.
All right, step out real quick. We're just gonna place you in handcuffs. All right, turn around real quick.
Yeah.
Just put your arms like you're praying.
Look on what?
Like you're praying.
Yeah, just hand like palm stuff.
We're not doing this.
All right. Kilo 261 fighting one. Kilo 261 fighting one. Stop
Bro,
resisting. Stop resisting.
I said we're good already. I said we're good.
Stop.
I said we're good already. Why you keep stop? Why do you keep saying stop? When I said good.
Stop.
Just face down.
I said we're good, buddy. I said we're good. Put it right in my ear.
Yeah, no.
Hey, you about to get tased.
I already told you I'm good.
You are about to get tased.
Are you saying that?
You are about to get
I'm
tased.
saying
You are about to get tased.
I got him. Get your cups. I got him.
I'm saying
Right.
good.
Resisting with violence.
Yep.
Good. You don't have to save me. I said I'm good.
Get your ass up. I have an open unit.
Lord have mercy on Pat's soul because he tried to escape police, which is not a good idea to escape the police. But Pat was automatically put into jail once the handcuffs were basically put on. And then, sooner after, he was placed onto probation, and then he violated probation. Also, one more thing I want to show is that they start talking about him again, though the Sarge was amused, and then later there was some more history about Pat in the YouTube video.
He's big on, well, used to be big on YouTube.
Playing Minecraft.
And my popular video.
But he made a lot of money.
Good. What is he doing here? Say a friend dropped him off.
He
But it doesn't
likes
make
to party
sense.
with strippers.
While sitting in the back of the police cruiser, Pat asks the officer a question.
Depends on the question. We're not messing with that right now. You already... No. Respectfully, we had to fight you to get those on, so I'm not gonna try to do that again.
So he's like currently big in Minecraft now?
No, he died off about a year and a half ago.
He made
Millions. I looked him up on YouTube before. He was making plenty.
The sergeant finally arrives, who will soon remember Pat not by his YouTube fame, but by another of his arrests that went viral.
You won't believe who it is, Sarge. Who is it? It's YouTube boy.
He's the one who ran through the gate again.
Yeah.
The Jaguar game.
The Jag game.
In 2022, Pat and two others were arrested after one of them ran onto the field during a Jacksonville Jaguars football game. He received a withhold of adjudication and a sentence of 2 days in jail with 2 days credit for time served. He was also ordered to pay $408 in fees. One of the officers fills the sergeant in on exactly what happened when they attempted to place him under arrest tonight.
I'm standing in the front lines behind him. And he starts to deal with like one of these, like try to move like real fast. I
Tried to juke you.
Grab his arm, my camera falls off like completely. He knocks out my camera. So we got him on the ground. The whole time, let me go. Come on, bro.
So you just got weed. They're just weed.
Weed in a bottle of
Fireball.
yeah, Fireball.
You gotta resist me.
Yeah.
You going to jail.
Again.
You can Minecraft that.
35-year-old Pat Thomas Julianell was formally charged with resisting an officer with violence, as well as possession of marijuana under 20 grams. His bond was set at $2,503. On March 20th, 2024, he was declared indigent, meaning a determination was made that he couldn't afford a private attorney, and he was appointed a public defender. He initially entered a plea of not guilty, but later accepted a plea deal on November 20th, 2024. As a result of the plea deal, adjudication was withheld, and his possession charge was dropped. Pat was sentenced to complete 12 months of probation, 100 hours of community service, and a mandatory substance abuse evaluation with follow-up treatment. He was also ordered to provide a $1,000 donation to the Police Memorial Fund and write an apology to the officer he assaulted. However, on January 8, 2025, He was found to have violated his probation due to substance-related issues after failing a drug test on December 20th, 2024. Pat claimed he was given a pill at a party several days earlier and didn't realize what was in it. This violation led to a warrant for his arrest issued on January 10, 2025. On February 2, 2025, police responded to Pat's home address in reference to a mentally ill person, where he then was arrested for the active warrant. His probation was subsequently modified to include GPS monitoring and completion of an inpatient treatment program. On May 12, 2025, a warrant was issued for his arrest due to a second violation of probation, when he submitted a urine sample which tested positive for marijuana and alcohol. Fans to this day continue to post on his videos and social media accounts, hopeful that one day he may make a comeback.
Till that very day, Pat is still in custody as we speak, but will he ever return? Who knows? These rumors originally started with Jen as well, as a matter of fact. There was a comment that Dark Hunter gave me before I made this video, so let me go ahead and read that out to you guys real quick. This is unfortunately goes a hell of a lot of deeper. When I was learning about the situation, I stumbled across a TikTok with a Discord server made by one of Pat's exes, Elian, showing various screenshots and even leaking Pat doing drugs, drunk, and even doing self-harm. While the body cam footage here is quite dated, Pat is currently in custody. As of writing this comment, I want to people know about this situation, as Pat is currently heading down a destructive path, and I hope by informing others, Pat can get help that he most desperately needs. If Pat does see this video, I do want to say that you were my childhood YouTuber when I was 5 years old. 5. And I thought you were a nice guy, and then this popped up. All I do really hope is that you can get the help that you do need, but again, nobody's gonna take kindly to this. And doing drugs is a crime. Resisting arrest is a crime. All I can hope for you, man, is just that you get mental help. That's what you need at the very moment. That's all I got to say. Anyways, there's no new information after this information just dropped. But anyways, this is the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, please consider smashing the like button. Also note that only 71.5% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed. So please, if you can, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free. You can stay up to date on new uploads. And that also helps me grow this channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.